Hi, this is Victor Shamus, and today I'm talking about the creative revolution. I anticipate that humanity is on the brink of a major shift in the way our creativity unfolds. You think about that, that would be pretty extraordinary because we're living in a very fertile period where there's all kinds of technological innovation, for example, like this device that I'm using right now to record my video. But there's a whole lot of creativity that has to be coming because human survival is dependent on it. The environmentalist Paul Hawkins said that we live in a unique time in history where we basically have the challenge of reinventing virtually every aspect of our lives. This has to happen to create an era of peace, sustainability, and balance, something I've talked about many times, in our lives and in our world. So what will that take? How will this explosion of creativity unfold? The first thing for me is that we have to reframe creativity. This is something that I have explored in my book, Deep Creativity. Creativity is not simply a mental ability like thinking and problem solving and reasoning. We know that. And as long as we are confined in our understanding and our viewpoint to that, we're never going to be able to take human creativity to the next level. We would be better off thinking of creativity as a form of yoga. Now, what do I mean by that? The great scholar Vyasa, who wrote a commentary on the Yoga Sutras, defined yoga as samadhi. Samadhi has been translated as ecstasy, but it's not that simple. It's not simply ecstasy, because ecstasy, the Greek word, means to stand apart. But apart from what? It's actually standing in connection with something. You see, that's something I would call the creative spirit. Yoga is inspiration, is being filled with that transcendent consciousness that we know exists, that encompasses our awareness. In Deep Creativity, I make the case that there's only one consciousness in the universe creating everything. That consciousness just happens to be abiding in 7 billion human beings and who knows how many other beings that are being creative at this moment. If we think of it this way, this reframing is radical. And so for me, creativity is inspiration. Creativity is a technology for attaining an experience. It is both the experience of inspiration and the methods we use to bring ourselves into that experience. Just as yoga is the experience of samadhi and those tools that are used to bring us into that experience. When we reframe creativity in this way, it changes everything. Because creativity becomes not simply a mental activity, but a physical one and a spiritual one. In the days and weeks to come, I'm going to be fleshing this idea out much more deeply. And so I look forward to sharing these ideas with you. Thank you, and as always, here and now, baby.